than Tony Braxton. Made a right on Riverview, them 415s bump. I got them 3 amps and the woofers in my trunk. Yeah, I know your money hungry. On a road trip, you know I ride nothing less than them dubs. I do ride Bentleys and cool, but I don't give away all my loot. Trick over silly. I'm the best, and I'm gonna take it to the top.
Hey, Hotshot, you're cleaning up out there. You took out Eddie, scored the babe. Have you thought about what's next? I don't think there's anyone out there that can beat you.
We like what we see. There's room in my posse for you, and I ain't taking no for an answer. What's it gonna be?
Hey, the party's kicking and they want their star. You better get here quick. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, everything's cool. I just had to take care of a little problem.
I figured you might want to change things up to help clear your head. Can't say I blame you. Hey, listen. When you get to Bayview, my gal Rachel will hook you up. She's loaned you her ride. It's at the airport waiting. Now it's her baby, so be gentle. Good luck, bro. Be seeing ya.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Rachel, Samantha's friend. I heard your plane finally got in. Well, welcome to Bayview. Hey, if you haven't already guessed it, what you're hearing is the car's short message system, otherwise known as SMS. I don't know if you're familiar with it, so I set it up for first-time use.
Works,
read the instructions to find out how it works.
I lost my OBS. Wait, this is great. Start right here. Alright. There it is.
Now check out the mini-map. It's simple to use, but make sure you get familiar with it. This is the big city, you know. I need my ride back soon, so meet me at the car lot highlighted on the mini-map.
Yo, Rachel, heads up with some runs for you. Bunch of losers gathering for some racing. Now it's a chance to add some easy coin to your account. I'm sending you the locations right now. I'll see you there.
Hey, Rachel. What up, girl? Word on the wire is that there's some action brewing in Fort Union. I haven't been able to pinpoint the exact location. You should be able to find them without much problem. My boy said some easy pickings, so I thought you might want in. Good luck. I'm out.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's the house. That's the house.
Finally, where have you been with my ride, huh? There better not be a single mark on it. Sam claims you can drive. Maybe so, but you ain't using my ride. Use your cash to pick out a set of wheels. I'll call you later. Hey, good news. The cash from your accident just came through. Samantha wired it over here. Use it to set yourself up with a new ride. I'll check you later.
Let's see. I don't really know how to deal with any of this.
Got that nitro button, the same do donuts in a like that 6-4 Apollo, holla.
Whoa. 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 We moving it all around. Here we go.
Alright, now that you got yourself a set of wheels, head over to my garage. Don't bother looking for races because there's nothing going on.
See you at the garage.
Don't keep me waiting again.
Steering controls.
See you there. Let me give you the 411. Everything in the Bayview race scene goes through me. And if you haven't noticed yet, it's the place to be. The race scene here is big. Whatever you like, you can find it, if you know where to look. Drag, drift, circuits, and way more. The scene runs so deep, we're racing in places you wouldn't believe. Of course, with that comes an opportunity for some serious money. Best of all, there's an invitation-only series called the Underground Racing League for the elite driver, where the coin and the props are off the hook. All it takes is the right cred and the proper connections. Remember, this is my town. You're a guest, so max respect. Round back is Tommy. He's a wizard under the hood. He'll hook you up.
Hey, dude. Rachel set it up so you can handle all your business out of the garage. She set aside some room for you. Come on, I'll show you where you can store your rides. Yo, here we are. Your own personal space. You can lay out all your parts and gear here. There's also some tools in the back so you can custom tune your ride.
Hey, yo, Jim, man, why don't you kick some of that, you know?
All right.
You know how you do it, man. It's a trip.
Lock.
People don't even believe we're together right now.
Lock. All right.
But tell your story. You know the one I like.
Party on. Parts. Everything locked. Everybody locked. Everybody locked. Everybody locked. Neat. Gonna test it. What we got going on?
If you want to squeeze the most speed out of your ride, then you're going to need to spend some time here. Hit the dyno and the test track to tweak your performance settings for maximum power.
Alright, so we got... I'm starting to remember what we got going on here. Circuit. I don't even think this matters at this point. Since everything's stopped and the whole objective. From what I recall, is to do a bunch of tuning this that eternity. Getting volume down slightly. Alright. So that's not super relevant right now. Sure. So can tune it. See? Yeah, everything's still locked. So it don't even matter. Alright, I ain't got time to play with the menus. So let's get up on and out. Alright, let's get back to it. So if anybody watching has the ability to jump in the chat and let me know how the quality is, if there's any issues with screen resolution and or audio quality levels or otherwise, feel free, because I got like 25 things going on right here and I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. And alright, so here's your little eyes and you get a new message. Ooh, new parts. Garages are the purple dots. I know some of the races are the hollow dots. And I know
hey man,
random
if you haven't already
drops.
heard, I'm in the know when it comes to all the tuner
So we
gear
got
coming and going
people
in
calling
Bayview.
on the phone.
If a
We
shop's got
got
something prime and
messages
worth
coming
looking
in.
at, I'll hit you on your SMS and let you in on it. The stuff usually goes fast, so pay attention to your message alert. Don't thank me just yet.
The
I haven't
orange
figured out what you owe me in return. Call you later.
triangles are opponents. or foes or whatever they call them. I don't even know what they call them. And you can challenge them to races and get dollar bills, I believe. Mini-map. Alright, so that's all unnecessary. Irrelevant. My name is causing problems with the traffic. Alright, with that, change view. I like the hood view. I like it, I think. Alright, let's get some races going. Go ahead and hit the pillar right there just in case. That's a drift. Now I feel like, wait, no, that's not a drift. Is that a drift? Street X. Street Cross. Ahmed. Looks good. Let's see what we can do. Alright, I got a spotter looking at everything. Alright, Mike's letting me know. Stream looks nice, but sometimes the game audio is much louder than the voice. So we're going to turn down the game just a tad. Slide that on down. Alright, so right now, the voice should be a lot louder than the game, I think. I don't know. So let's go ahead and just jump in this.
Fully felt by the street cross. This is the hottest new kick slam in the race world. These here tracks are tight. There's very little room to bend the curves, so make sure your ride's dialed in right.
I'm curious who wrote the script for some of this voiceover.
Out of your grill, because the inside
out of
lane
your
is
grill.
where you want to be. The best
Inside
line
lane.
in and out of the turns is going to shave serious time off your run. So, tune it for quick sprints and tight slam down control. You know what I'm saying? All right,
I know what you're saying.
Get out there and go savage, bro.
Go savage, bro. That's what's up. That's actually relevant today. So they did a good job with that voiceover script, because you can say it, savage, bro, nowadays, and people still know what that means. So I'm appreciative of that. All right, this is gonna be rough. I already know it. Oh boy. Alright, maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember if the AI takes it easy on you at first or not. So the difficulty setting I have it on is the medium. You got easy, medium, and hard. And I got way too many things going on in front of me right now to be worried about stepping up the difficulty. And not to mention, it's probably been a good 7 years or so since I played this. So I haven't even, so I'm actually, for those wondering, I have the original Xbox, no emulators here. So I pulled my system out of storage recently, and everything still works. So I haven't even used this controller probably about 7 or 8 years. So there's a lot of things that probably should not still be functional that happen to be working right now. And I'm extremely happy to have 250 currencies. It doesn't say which denomination. So you can restart, race stats, replay, quit to main menu. So we're just going to keep on rolling with it. Started a career file from scratch. So for the folks coming in, this is what we got going on at the moment. So testing out open source broadcaster as well, because that's my client for the inputs as well as going out to the stream. Never really used that before.
I gotta hand it to you back there. That was nice.
I've got, wait, hold on, some flying money. What we got? 50. I'll take it. So there is a spider web of cords in front of me, and the key is to not knock anything over. And I'd like to get all these little info things out of the way so I don't have to see them everywhere. And that one, hold on. What we got going on with gameplay? Medium, jump camera on, pause power, rotate, prompt. Alright, so we just rolling with it. We out here rolling with it. Alright. I really don't see any point in doing much else other than trying to get races done. So I think that's what the focus should be. Race breaker, nitrous oxide. What does it say? Transmission type. And my screen just adjusted on its own. I don't even know what's going on. There's things happening that I don't even know what's causing it. Alright. So the blue is irrelevant. Let's figure out how to get to... That's sprint. I believe that's the sprint icon. No, it's the drag icon. Yo, hey, see, we drag big time here. Blink and you'll miss us. We ain't facing off. Alright, I forget.
Street drag is the influence behind
Street drag you have to shift manually.
Check it like this. The RPM is the key to getting ahead of the competition. Launch at the right time and rocket into the lead with speed.
I forget the shift button, so this is gonna be hilarious.
But if you're slow about it, you'll end up at the back of the pack. Launch is followed by shift, so it's next. It's the daddy of success, so hit it up at the perfect shift point for max power.
Is it Y? I don't know. Figure it out.
Now remember, if you slam it too soon or too late, you'll be coming in last.
Alright.
If the other guy gets past you, just chill and slide into his slipstream and sit in his draft. Gain precious speed, and then make your move to bounce right on by. This is gonna be big, dog. You ready? Good. Go out there and prove yourself.
All right. Buttons. I want to say it's Y. Nope. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, it's X. This is going to have to be a restart. Yep. Yup. So pretty much, you missed a shift and you're losing spots. Thankfully, you don't have to steer. Alright. Oh, we need to redo that one. That's a restart. Alright, so X is where we're shifting. Probably I should have read that on the thing. Over rev. So are we looking at 7K as a shift point? No, a little over 7. So pretty much 7 and a quarter. Where they at though? Ooh. So thankfully you don't have to steer, you just have to pick the lane. Where they at? Ooh! That's a little close. That's a little close. That's a little close. Alright. Everybody cheering on that. Oh! Nobody cares. Let's go back into the explore mode. Let's go ahead and save it. Overwrite the game. Let's see what we got. Alright. Shift down. I don't have nitrous yet. That doesn't matter. Career statistics. Enter shop. Steer. Brake reverse. Handbrake is. And right. What do we got? Window tints. Excited for that. Hey, mister, what's up? Alright. Car specialty shop. Look at that. My dude, fresh out of the hospital, and everybody wants to send him a text message. I think that's the story. Okay, so that's the Sprint. The green is the Sprint. Alright. Since you... Let's put your bank down. Uh-oh. I'm not even gonna try it. No, you asked for your name. I ain't gonna do it. Not happening. I'm too busy. I got a lot of focus going on right now on the screen. I don't like this camera. I don't like this camera either. Let's just do this. Ooh-wee. Shortcut. Tree cut. Ooh-wee. Nah, we're not doing that. Let's see. Alright. Anybody close? Nah. What we got? Nobody. Alright, I can handle that. Alright. 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 Let's get out of there. What we got? Oh! Circuit. Start knocking them out. 3 laps. Yes, sir. Is there... Alright, 2 more times. Where am I at? Alright. Nobody? Don't. Alright. Encoding overloaded. Don't do that. Alright. See if the message goes away. Might have to drop the frame rate to see if the encoder won't overload. Alright, so I'm getting a message that we have encoding overload. So there may be some quality issues with the stream output, so I'm going to adjust them in a moment. See if that helps. Oh, probably not actually. Where did my... Alright. So now it went away. Interesting. We'll just see if it keeps coming up. But that's the second time. Oh well. You do it? I hit the button. Man, I got emails on emails. I'll check them later though. What we got? Exhaust tips. Hear that? Alright, so it's unlock the exhaust tips. Neat. 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 Now what? Hold on, how do you open? Alright, so we got a drift. Let's just do that. Let's get it knocked out. Swing around. Best Buy. There we go. That that kind of dates the game a little bit as well. Hold on, gotta get some information. What we learning? What we learning? Performance shop. Near the Burger King, rights reserved. Look at that. We got a Best Buy product placement. We got a Burger King. Neat. It's an interactive commercial is what it is. Let's get some more knowledge. More knowledge, more knowledge. What are we learning about? Graphics. Alright. Ain't worried about it. Alright. What we got? Oh, the singular wireless mobile message. Sponsored. Uh-oh. Unauthorized access. Can't go up in there. Uh-oh. There they go. Everybody breaking the damn law right now. Oh.
Yo, check this. The drift is all about style and control.
Check this.
Remember these 3 words: speed, steering, and handbrake, because they all play a factor in setting up those sweet moves that are gonna get you racking in some heavy points. Make sure you don't go crazy with the brakes, because the faster you go, combined with the more slides you hit,
don't go crazy with the brakes.
Now this score will dictate the multiplier you're gonna get. This multiplier will affect the score of your next drift, so make sure it's high. After you get all them details working together, you gotta start blending drifts into one another. Mesh your drifts into one long seamless slide, and the scoreboard will light up something hard. Now if you think you're wired-tight, it's time to go B-I-G big. Try hanging your rubber into the shoulder for bonus points. The more tires you slide through the lanes, the faster you rack up that score. Just remember to stay off the walls, or you lose all your points for that set. So bro, let's get down to some business and heat up them streets.
Heat up them streets. That's right. We gotta heat them streets up. They too cold. Heat them streets. Alright, I got 4 people so far currently watching, supposedly. So if anybody wants to give some feedback on the quality here of the video, because I'm testing out this capture card and I have no clue what y'all are seeing, because my processor is having a hard time with life at the moment. So I could be wrong, but I think your actual place in order as far as the race itself is not as relevant as your score. And once the folks in the front cross the finish line at the end of the laps, it starts a timer, which means you have that much time. Yeah, there it is. Neat. Alright, fair enough. I remember how it works. Look at that. There's people with very solid facial expressions. Congratulate. Alright, we got some points. We got some bank. Let's go back. Nah, I ain't gonna save it. So that's one
man,
race.
You're raising some serious hype out there. Looks like
modality.
A couple of companies want to represent you. That means you qualify for the underground racing league I told you about.
The underground racing league.
No traffic, no streets, just pure driving. All
So
of it takes place on a
sponsors
controlled private course. Now, since you've set up shop
are
with
affiliated
me,
with the
I'm gonna act
underground
as your agent.
racing league.
I'll
Look
take
at
a
that.
cut
We're
off the
pointing
top
out
in
inconsistencies
return
is all that is. I ain't got time to hear that. What we got going on? Everybody racing. Neat. That was a very good cutscene. see. Dude, the scanner chatter says the roads to Beacon Hills are now open. I guarantee the racing will be hopping soon. You might want to head up there. Try your luck. It's hopping. Alright, so I think it would be a good idea to... Okay, so it opened up all of these. Let's go to a performance shop. Is there any more than that one? No. So let me do that. After I get this dollar bills. 50. Alright.
Hey, did you hear? The tunnel to Beacon Hill just got cleared. You should scope it out. Talk to you later.
So let's figure out how we're going to increase some performance. Look at that. They're giving away money at the shop. I appreciate that. Mega low parts. Let's do it.
Hey, you found it.
Oh.
Horsepower equals speed. So bolt on
All
everything
right.
you can. Right here is the place.
Bolt on everything you can. Let's see. So we're working with 1725. Let's get some air intake. Oh man, we gotta be. I'm assuming the brand don't matter. Place headers. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get them headers out of here. That's negligible. So you get a package. Oh damn. I probably could have just did that. Because you can get a discount. See, look at that. Total cost 600. So I'm not gonna worry about it right now. So the package has everything. All right, see, look at that, and you get the discount. See, transmission. Can't do all that. You don't put nitrous in it. Nah, that's not how we do this. Let's get back. Suspension. 600. One pack. Let's do the street package. All right. Let's pick a good brand. Probably don't matter. All right, fair enough. I got 300. Well, we get short throw shift kit. Let's do that. ECU. We got anything left? 250 fuel rail, fuel pressure regulator. Remove top speed limit. That's probably a good. Yeah, let's do that. That's the only thing I need. All right. Can't do any of that. I don't care about that. Let's get it back. Let's get it saved. Let's override it. All right, we coming through. What's up? All right, I don't know what's going on there. Riletos. Not familiar with the language. I'm hoping it's appropriate language, but I don't know what you got going on there. Sorry. That's a wall. That's not gonna help. Let's give it up for the Rise Again soundtrack. All right. Garage. Performance shop. Do I need to do anything at the garage? That's all the way. Let's take it out real quick. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Alright, we're gonna turn. Some more Best Buy action. Let's see what we got. Some more Burger King action. Let's see this. Alright, where are we going? Isn't there a horn? Hold on. There's got to be a horn. Where's the horn? There's not a horn in this game. Damn it. Select? No. Oh, this way. Maybe that's one of the later unlocks. You have to unlock the horn. Wait, I think garage just holds the vehicles. I forget. So we're gonna do some research right quick. Change parts, dyno tuning, save, car select. We got all or nothing. So slot 2 is still locked. Got the map. What do we got here? Alright. Head back out on the streets. There is no horn. I didn't see it. If there was, I missed it. Let's see. Gotta get some cash. South Market. So that's locked. Obviously. What we got? Megalo parts. Just went there. We good. Circuit races. Oh, look here, Bammer. What the hell is Bammer? This is for keeps. Put your bannies down. We gotta know you're for real. Look at all the... Man, I'll tell you what. Whoever wrote this dialogue boxes must have been laughing the whole time. We good, we good, we good, we good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't hit the van, don't hit the van. Alright. Where they at? Right there. Alright. Let's hit some brakes. Wrong button. Yeah. Alright. Alright. What we got? Yo. Alright. Still back there? Yeah. Oh, oh. Where they at? Right there. Alright. So pretty much, if you hit the wall or the traffic, probably gonna get past pretty quick. That's only 2 laps. That helps. Yeah. Alright. Take care of the Corolla crew. Select a sponsor. Alright, what we got? Street Club.
I just sorted through the last stack of contracts.
Euro Light.
Sponsors want to sign you up for the underground racing league.
3 races,
So I
build a
picked the best of the
car,
best for
free
you. Just
vehicle.
let me know who you want to sign with.
Oh, it's the same thing basically. Yeah. Let's do that. Nah, we ain't saving yet.
Hey, Dave, you see those X icons? Well, those are the sponsors' obligations. You guessed
Sponsor.
it. You got to race those events as part of the deal you signed with them. Get over there and impress. I'll hit you up later.
Alright, what we got? Sponsor. Dollar bills. Alright. What is this? Alright. Neat. What we got going on? So it's which one is this? That's drag race. I ain't got time for that. Or heat up these streets with a street cross. What is up with your boy? Oh man, that's what's happening. Always fronting like you do. Put your bank where your mouth is and get in on this freaky street X. You want to roll up on it or what? Oh, that's a great. I like that. What is up with your boy? Always fronting like you do, man. That's some judgmental stuff right there. Always fronting like you do. All right. Oh man, that's great. Always fronting like you do. Well, you know what that means. Everybody with a somewhat stock vehicle. Hold up. Hold up. Let's get out of here. Where they at though? Still back there? Yep. Alright, for those people that happen to be tuned in at the moment, this is really just to see if I can get some of my crap to work, because I really got no experience with the whole live stream thing. So I'm trying to get some of this hardware configured. And if I try to put on a contemporary current time console, everything gets overloaded and I pretty much run the risk of setting everything on fire. So until I can get some hardware upgrades, we might be looking at some older systems and titles, such as the currently oh man, I'll mess that up. Need for Speed Underground Dose, which I believe was 2004 is when that came out. So just trying to make whatever work that can, and that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna figure out what's going on with my racing here, because I really don't want to have to spend more than a few minutes on these races. So we're gonna go ahead and let's see if we can't. Alright. Whee! Alright. Alright. Well, that went a little bit better than last time. Alright. That's neat. Let's get back into it. Let's not save it. Probably going to be live here for at least another 20 minutes or so. Probably hanging up around 2 Eastern. So that's in about, I can't count. 3:36. There we go. 36 minutes. So yeah, that's the current plan at least. If things go well. And so far I've only seen 2 encoder overload messages. So that helps. Alright. URL. Oh, okay. Underground Racing League. So we're gonna do that. The little intro thing going on.
Let's heat it up.
We'll heat up these streets. He might have said, let's eat it up. I don't know. All this guy wants to go is to a buffet. And now everybody's racing a car. There could have been an issue. Alright. Everybody else looks like they got some modifications. Let's switch it out to... Let's see. Alright, so this is the actual track. Alright, now I'm starting to remember how this goes. We got 4 laps. Where they at? Back there crashing. Alright. Where they at? Nope. Put it back there. Nope. Oh. All right. Furthermore, the plan is to implement a face cam at some point. The problem is, or at least the potential problem, is I did not anticipate the capture card relying entirely on the computer itself to do the encoding. So when the system was built that I'm currently using to host all this on, about I want to say 8 years ago, probably wasn't too far behind the technology, or at least what was available at the time. But now it's a lot slower and just not as powerful as what a lot of other people are putting together. So it does not take much for the system to become overwhelmed. So I figure if I add the face cam or whatever, it'll just eat up a little bit more processor power. So that's why, at least for the time being, I mentioned earlier, but for all 2 of you that were here that may remember that, damn, I just straight up got passed by everybody on the last lap. That ain't cool. It's difficult to put too much, or it's easy to put too much pressure on the system, in which, you know, leads to worst quality, so to speak, of the broadcast. That's why back in the day when this channel started, we weren't even thinking about doing live streaming, just because the software that was available at the time required much more power behind it than what I was capable of putting into actions, just simply because this machine is not it's not at all powerful, not at all. So with time and additional resources, financially speaking, the plan is to get everything bumped up to where I'm not playing games from how long ago was this? 14 years ago or whenever. So for all 4 folks that happen to be watching at the moment, that's a little insight as to what the hell's going on. And I'm trying not to lose this race again, so I gotta put a little bit more mental energy into it. But yeah, this is a test stream, so to speak, just to make sure that I can at least get some of these older games to function with the broadcasting software and hardware that I have, even though at present there's about 5 or 6 different cables all over the place in front of me, and it's kind of scary because one wrong move and everything will be on the floor, and that's not good. So we're going to try not to mess this up. Get to the last lap, take a peek-see. Alright. So we down with it. But this should officially mark the end of a 4 or 5 year drought of content up on the channel. Even though it's a test, I'm gonna go ahead and make it public viewable for no reason at all, just because there's nothing real exciting going on. Ah, free car time, I think.
Yeah, you lit it up out there, but remember, that was just a taste. You gotta keep winning to stay. People are taking notice of you, and it ain't all good. Don't ask me how, but you landed yourself a new set of wheels. I guess the sponsors saw something they liked. Head down to the car lot and pick some.
Now, remember the last time I played this,
later.
I went through the career mode only using the original car. That one of the first 5 options that you get, all I did was stick with the same vehicle and just did upgrades throughout the entire career, as opposed to getting new vehicles. So probably don't see the point in doing that again. Car lot, they got a hot new addition. So let me get out of the camera there. What we got? Filter. Alright, Michael had those overload messages. The quality of the stream didn't really change, and I think that in general that's what we're dealing with for right now, just because I'm using the original Xbox system, and according to the system settings I was looking at, the output mode is either 480p, 720p, or 1080i. So I enabled the 480 and the 720, and I believe the settings I have now in OBS are for 720. But I asked it to do 60 frames per second. The problem is, I'm pretty sure nothing before the PlayStation 3/Xbox 360 was even capable of doing a an output. Well, actually, no. Consoles can't even do 60p. I don't even think they can. I don't know. Of course, PCs, you have to pretty much to stay relevant. But there's really no reason for me to be doing 60p output for a damn near 20-year-old console. So, for the most part, I'm under the assumption that if it's not freaking out now, then it should probably do a little bit better if I drop the broadcast setting down. I'm not paying attention to anything. I gotta figure out what's going on. All right. Anyways, but yeah, so it's going to take a little bit of adjustment to figure out what settings work the best for what output. Now, the computer that I got, or at least the one that I'm mainly using right now, I don't really have too many. Well, I don't have anything worthwhile to play game-wise. Never really got into the PC thing, and my system right now isn't really capable of playing anything at a respectable frame rate. Nothing new, at least. Nothing newer. So the plan is I might try and do some Rocket League at some point soon. But all the visual settings inside of the game itself are pretty much on like the lowest possible. And that's just for the sake of the stream, because my CPU just can't handle it. I ain't got the beef. So that's kind of where we're at now. And I gotta keep up with these fools. So the more time you spend in the shoulder areas, the better you do point-wise. Where are we at? 22? Alright, I got a nice little lead. I ain't worried about it. I guess it goes easier on you after you restart. Alright, let's go ahead and back her up right quick. Here we go. But I'm looking at, I have the open source broadcaster window pulled up, and it's hovering right around 40 to 50%. And every now and again it'll just spike to like 80. I'm not sure why, because I don't have any background stuff going on. A couple windows open, not much. So it's all, again, it's still in a testing mode here, so it's just a matter of seeing if it's going to completely burst into flames or not. And so far the capture box isn't getting too warm, so that's always a good thing as well. And I'm not using the highest quality microphone. This is just a headset, mono price headset that they don't even sell anymore, which is kind of frustrating since I can't see how to use some of the stuff that came with it anymore, because I do not have any of the original packaging, of course. So I want to know how to do a couple things. I'd like to, but that's the risk you take. So let's go to the car lot, because I believe I got some free vehicles to cash in on. So we go ahead and figure out what we got happening. In the meantime, alright, yo dog.
There's some action brewing at the stadium. I haven't been able to pinpoint the exact location, but you should be able to find it without much problem. It should be some easy pickings.
So I believe.
Good luck. I'm out of here.
Oh, good luck. I want to believe that the lingo that they used in the game was actually the lingo that the target demographic for the game was actually using. back in 2004. And I want to say it is accurate. Let's enter the shop. Let me drive my car in so I can take another one. Do the loading screens. What do we get? We got to escalate. Okay, yeah, so we have the SUVs come into play. There were races for the cars and there were races for the SUVs. So if you had an SUV, you opened up those races. So I don't see the point in confusing anything any further than what it needs to be. And I don't, let's see. So I think it's a compliment. Well, you know what? I ain't gonna worry about it. We're just gonna put some modifications. I got about 20 minutes left until I call it a day for this whole process. We're still in testing mode. So anybody watching now, or anybody that were to see this, especially if you were to watch it from the beginning, which I don't know why you would, because you probably got way more important things going on in your life. So we got 4,200. Alright, let's go get some upgrades, do a couple races, and call it a day. That looks like that's probably going to be the best plan. And let's see here. Wait a second. That was a drift. So I also believe there are hidden, if my memory serves me right, there are hidden races that do not show up on the map. And you happen to just find them and can participate in them. And I believe the prize money is substantially higher for those races, just because they're not on the actual map itself. I could be wrong. It's been a while, but I want to say that's the situation they had going on. 600. Go ahead. Might as well. Transmission total cost 7. We can do. Is 2? No, everything's one level. Level 1 parts. Suspension. Already got that. See, I don't like the nitrous. I don't like that. Maybe no. I was thinking maybe it'd be possible to do a career playthrough without ever using the nitrous. But I believe that there are some of the, I want to say some of the drag races where you pretty much have to have nitrous if you want to be competitive. I could be wrong. We got Miguel saying, hey everybody, greetings to Miguel, and all 2 or 3 of you else that are still here. Y'all been hanging in and I appreciate it. But ooh, alright, let's go ahead, and that's a drift, sponsored drift, of course. Check the contract. You've agreed to not only run in this race, but they expect you to win it. These guys are laying down some decent coin for wins, so let's not disappoint them. That's agreeable. What's also throwing me off is the screen aspect ratio for the screen I'm playing on is different than the screen that's being sent out to the stream, and it hurts my head looking at both of them. So very interesting. All right. So let's go ahead and get some points. Let's see what we got here. What's up? Miguel is Portuguese. We also got, oh, I don't know how to pronounce. Was it I don't even want to try, my man, because I'm going to mess it up. But he said hi with a smiley face, so everybody's got to say hi back. Hold on, where am I at? Oh, alright, never mind. I wasn't paying attention. I'm looking between two screens here, so it becomes a problem pretty quickly. Got some dollars. Let's not save it because we're running out of time. We got about 15 more minutes till we get wrapped up for the day, as long as my stuff don't break. It doesn't look like having any processor overloads. There were some dropped frames though, apparently, recently, so that's not good, but that's what we got. Let's get some more that are close by done. Let's go back up into it. Sponsored. It's going down in the drift tonight. This is it, a win here. Rides against your contract. Second place is going to get you the boot. Kicking it up in the first on the killer slideshow is the only thing those guys are going. I just got to wonder the frustration of the person who had to write those boxes. Trying to figure out how not to sound corny. Alright. Let's get everybody out of the way. Whoop. Alright. So this is just a big old rectangle. Alright, let's see what we got. Miguel, I said it, man. I'm not even going to try the last name because I'm going to mess it up. And I'd rather not disrespect you as such. That was way too short. I think it's Carvalho. That's looking like what it would be. Miguel Carvalho. And if it's not, I apologize. But that's what I'm seeing. Any more frame drops? Nah. 40% CPU. Alright, what else we got going on? We got circuit was close. Those two drifts. It's just drifts. I don't know what's going on. So we're in a drift mode. So we're gonna drift this out here for the end. See what we got happening. Let's get to them. Alright, there's one. And then the other one. You got to be playing. You expect to win in that G ride. What the hell is a G ride? Hey, if you want to throw your bank away, step right up, bro. What is a G ride? I don't know what a G ride is. In that G ride, grandma ride, grandpa ride. I don't know. How do you install? I couldn't tell you, Miguel. I'm using. I still have the game for the original Xbox console, so this is all console based. There's no PC playing going on. Of course, I'm routing it through the PC to get it on the stream. But this is all lawful and legal. This is the original disc. With the original controller. That I forgot how uncomfortable it was until about 2 hours ago. I don't know, man. I know people play it on the PC. I believe they do. I could be wrong. But this is original console action. Play it, yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know, man, because this was like early 2000s when this came out, and the PC gaming thing, at least for the niche market for where they were trying to sell this game, it was all the console people. Xbox Live was out. People were excited to play online with folks. Halo. I'm not gonna win. It's not good. Hold on. I gotta see. I'm talking, and so I'm gonna redo it. Halo had just came out not too long before. Miguel's peacing out. All right, man. I'll see you later. But we're gonna continue with the lecture here. Halo just came out and was exclusive to the Xbox, and when that kicked off, that was one of those things where people were buying the console just for the game, and the PC gaming thing, just at least in my circle of folks, it wasn't real popular unless you wanted to do some of the like your massive multiplayer online role-playing game, all that kind of stuff. Alright, I gotta not talk too much. And where are we at? Yeah, that's gotta be what they do. The theory is if you have to restart the race, it dumbs down the difficulty. Because the last time my dude won had like 33,000, and they're not even breaking 1,000. Or I mean 10,000. See? Alright, fair enough. The differential there between first and second is much different. Alright, we probably got time for one or two more. Just in case this blows up in the meantime, I'll go ahead and save it. Probably end up dropping the quality down too from, I think the target data transfer was like 3,000 something or others. I'm gonna drop it down to 25 for shop today. I don't know, so if there's any professional folks that have experience with open source broadcaster and outdated PC systems, feel free. Alright, what we got going on here? That's another drift. Let's just go ahead and keep on drifting it. Alright. Nissan Skyline at 100 did not sell at 10,000. I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to. I know that the Skyline's in the game, so I feel like that's what you're referring to. I don't know, man. I looked it up, and there's a fair amount of people that are still pretty loyal to this title. And I gotta try not to put it in the wall. How many laps we got? 2 laps, that's it. It's just frustrating because you lose pretty much all your speed at this level. Because I know in the higher levels, once you get more upgrades, you pretty much don't lose as much speed when you're drifting. Especially those downhill ones. What happened? Did I do it? Alright. I'll take it. Alright, we got Dimitri. He's saying he's from the Ukraine, but he understands English. Alright, well that's good. Because I only got English, so if you can't understand that, it's going to be a bad... You would be... And I believe that you probably could beat me on drift. You got to remember, I haven't touched this game in like 7 years. So there's a little bit of rust to knock off. And by that I mean a lot of rust to knock off. What we got? Turbo covers, turbo magazine cover. Yeah. All right. Cool. Side mirrors.
Heads up, scouts from Turbo Magazine are here.
Let's get another drift done since they're right here. Oh, you need a drift car. We ain't gonna be pouring oil all over the track just so you can get that scrap to slide. Why don't you go home? That's a bunch of... Man, not very nice people. But it's alright. So this may be the last contest for today. Alright. Get out of it. So they bunch up like that. That's a problem with me. get some speed. Oh, that's the wall. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and build up speed. Alright. Got a comfortable lead. We got 2 laps. This is the second lap. Don't hit the wall, please. Good job. Alright. Tuna Honda Civic. I got missile. Dimitri, yeah, man. It's an old one. It's an old but good one. Played it a lot. I never played the first one. Never played Need for Speed Underground, the original. Only played the second one. So I don't think there was a third one. I want to say there was not a third one. Alright, well, we still got a couple minutes, so let's figure out one more. And then special event, nah, that seems like that's much more involvement than I got time for right now. There's a sprint right here. So let's just go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna call it a day. Alright, so if you've hung around so far, I appreciate it. A couple folks been active in the chat window. I do appreciate that as well. We're going to see if I can't get this wrapped up here within the next few minutes. And where's the race icon at? It's probably in here. It is. Alright, man, that ride of yours is sick. And I don't mean it in a good way either. Somebody call a doctor because your ride needs some serious work. I gotta tell you, I don't know if it can be saved. That's just a very inappropriately disrespectful string of statements. I imagine if you were to actually tell somebody that entire thing in person, they would become offended very quickly. You would not be able to get to the end of the statement. Alright, so we're going to use the, I call it the bumper cam for the races. Now, the reason I use the bumper cam for especially the races is because you want to look out for traffic and other obstacles. It's a lot easier when you don't have to see through the whole car on the screen. So that becomes a pretty valuable tip for anybody who's used to knocking into the traffic. So you have to go all the way around the fountain area here. Alright. Alright, alright. What do we got? Anybody close? Anybody close? Not quite. Also going through these tunnels, they got the little separators there, and I feel like it's a lot easier to deal with those from the bumper cam. Okay, that could have been real bad, but we got it slid through. Nothing back there. Somebody's right behind me, I feel like. No, maybe not. Alright, I gotta look out for traffic. Anybody back? No. Woo! See, I don't see how people could use the other cameras through here without running into some issues. We got nothing. Alright, so home stretch. And it starts raining. Try not to hit anybody. Fair enough. Alright, so that's going to go ahead and conclude today's test of the streaming hardware and software setup that I'm trying to figure out if it's going to work moving forward or not. So that's where we're at. So what we'll do is I'm going to leave this up for the general population to go ahead and look back at. So this is proof that I'm working on getting to the point where we can do some content more frequently. But I'm not quite sure how to move forward specifically. So I'll probably have maybe a little bit more on this game. I don't know. So my suggestion to the folks that are watching now, if you want to see some more of Need for Speed Underground 2, to let me know. You can leave a comment in the video that we'll upload on the channel as a result of this stream, and any folks that happen to be watching it, let me know what y'all think, what you want to see. I'm working on it, but I've got some hardware limitations at this point, so we're trying to do the best that we can with what we have. So that's where we're at. So I appreciate everybody hanging out, and look forward to doing some more stuff when I have the patience, time, and hardware that's capable of actually doing stuff. Fair enough. All right, so y'all take care, and we'll be back soon.